Hamburg is an amazing port city in northern Germany. It's connected to the North Sea by the Elbe River and crossed by countless canals and bridges. We got to explore the city and join its amazing architecture and waterways on our one-day visit prior to boarding the OBB Nightjet train to Vienna, Austria. Well, we're here at Hamburg Central train station, where we're going to take the OBB Nightjet train, the sleeper train, down to Vienna, Austria, where we'll meet with their officials. We'll go to the World Passenger Festival. We're going to tour Vienna and see all of its amazing sights and behind the scenes of their transit system. What trouble will we get into? What secrets will we discover? Come with me on this journey as we head to Vienna. I want to show you in our room here. We're on the Nightjet train. This is the overnight train from Hamburg to Vienna. Quite a room. So let's just get started. First off, there's two beds here, obviously. You've got your setup so you can charge your phone just by putting it on there. If there's an emergency, obviously you can crack your window with that. A couple pillows, since I'm the only one in this room. This table can also, you can pull it and push it down and make this into a couch. Further help your sitting situation there. You can control your light right here just by easy clicking on and off. And then I want to show you over here, you got a lot of controls for the cabin here. This one here, if you hit that, all the lights come on real bright in the room, and you can do individual lights and sound and temperature. It's all right there. When you get to your room, you can order what you'd like for breakfast as part of your fare for riding the vehicle. And then on here, if you want to order more culinary delights and pay for them, they have lots more options for you to have here. And then when you get in bed, what's great is that if you don't want to roll off the bed by accident, you can pull up this netting and it'll hold you in bed just like that, so you won't roll off, which I'll probably do tonight. Each room comes with its own bathroom. It's got the toilet, the commode here, which you can obviously push this button to make it flush. Then you've got a sink. You can control the temperature of the water. You've got soap there, and you can actually take a shower in this room, and it just all drains off on the floor. This is your key card. Your key card will get you into the room. If you leave and close your door and lock it up, it's an electronic lock on the outside of the door. You've got emergency call buttons here as well, and a fire alarm if there's a problem where you might need that. And you could sleep and look out. Look at that. What a view. You just see your eyes slowly close as you look outside. And actually right now we're going in the summertime month, so it's going to be light pretty late. And then slowly my eyes will close and I'll wake up nice and refreshed to my breakfast. Thanks a lot. Guten Morgen. We wake up on the Nightjet train, and about an hour to an hour and a half before we arrive, they bring you this great breakfast. This is what I ordered: some yogurt, coffee, and marmalade, etc. Gonna have a great breakfast. Great way to start the morning on board the Nightjet. Ah, Vienna, land of 1,000 dreams. Austria's capital lies on the Danube River. In its heart lies St. Stephen's Cathedral, which traces its history back 900 years. The city's parliament building and its imperial palaces are beautifully stunning. The city, known for its music, also has an amazing public transportation system that includes the original way to get around town in a horse-drawn carriage, harkening back to an earlier era when you could slow down, look around, and enjoy the splendor of the city. Vienna waits for you. We just arrived here in Vienna, down on the Nightjet train from Germany. What an amazing city already. And today on this episode of Transit Unplugged TV, We're going to dive into all things Vienna, the food, the culture, the music, and its amazing public transportation system, as well as some of the best tasting water in the world. I'm Paul Comfort. Come join me on this amazing adventure. Waltz with me in Vienna. Christoph, great to be with you in your OBB headquarters here in downtown Vienna with this amazing view.
Paul, nice to welcome you in Vienna. We're really happy to have you here.
So to get here, we rode the Nightjet, your train, down from Hamburg, Germany, overnight, slept on the train, came all the way down here to Vienna. It was a great experience, about a 12-hour ride. Tell me some about the Nightjet.
Paul, I hope you had a nice trip. The breakfast was Austrian style and quite well. We are the biggest night train provider in Central Europe. We are running about 40 trains, from Paris to Hamburg, from Vienna to Budapest, from Amsterdam, and everything like that. We are also cooperating with our Euronight partners.
Christoph, you've got an amazing program here called the Climate Ticket. Tell me about that.
The Austrian Climate Ticket is a very big innovation from the Austrian Ministry of Climate Protection. With €3 per day, you can ride all means of transport in whole Austria. So that means €1,095 for all means of transport in whole Austria per year. So very cheap for the customer.
So, and the name of your Ministry of Transport has been changed.
Yes, Paul, you're right. It was changed some years ago from Ministry of Transport to Ministry of Climate Protection. So it's a very, very wise decision.
So we're in your ticket vending area. Tell me about this.
Yeah, Paul, here we have a space for our ticket vending machines. We are currently offering the sales services in 8 languages. And we have a kind of pricing system where the ticket at the ticket vending machine is cheaper than in the ticket office.
So tell us about the Operations Control Center.
The traffic management controls the traffic, the actual traffic on the network. And in case of disruptions, we take measures to keep the impact on our customers as small as possible.
So how many trains do you control here?
We control about 5,000 trains a day. Most of them are commuter trains, but we also have a lot of long distance trains, especially night trains. We operate about 40 night trains, most of them every day.
Kurt, great to be with you. Tell us some about yourself and the agency you lead.
Yeah, I'm the director of the long distance trains at ÖBB, Austrian Federal Railways. And we do all the national and international long distance services.
And what are your plans for continuing to grow your service?
Well, actually, we are investing more than €6 billion on new trains, domestic and short distance trains, commuter trains, but also long distance and high speed trains. And that's what we need to keep up with the passenger growth number we see.
That's great. And how is your ridership doing post-pandemic?
We reached 2019 levels in the domestic, in the regional and suburban transport, and we exceeded around 20% in the long distance and international services.
So when you come to Austria, in Vienna, there's one takeaway you want, and that is a manna stick. It is delicious, and it is kind of like the official snack of the city. Wow.
Welcome, Paul, to the U2-U5 construction site. We're here right next to the Vienna City Hall. We are building a completely new subway station here where 2 lines interconnect. It's going to be the U2 and the fully newly built U5, which we currently don't have in Vienna. The 2 lines are going to cross here. We just visited the construction site, which is about 25 meters deep right now. And the U2-U5 is one of the biggest climate and infrastructure projects we have here in Vienna. It is within 2 phases. The first phase, which the station we are currently at is going to be completed is at the end of 2028.
So Andrea, I want to get to the city center of Vienna, but I got one question. How do I get there?
Hi Paul, that's a very good idea. Our city center is called Stephansplatz and it's very easy to get there. You just take the U3 and that will take you directly there.
Let's grab a ticket and let's go.
Yes, let's do that.
Deb, I love your new digital signs. Show me how this works.
Sure, Paul. These are our new digital signs in our X train, and if you are on the train, you can see the dot here, and the dot is kind of moving with you. So you always see which station you're at, and then you see now it's switched which station you're going to next.
Here in downtown Vienna at Stewart Restaurant. We're going to enjoy some traditional Viennese food. What do you think this is? Wiener Schnitzel with veal, some traditional organic fries, and the drink is a special Viennese drink that means a Viennese girl, and it's got gin, it's got lemonade, and peppers. It's kind of a hot, spicy drink. You know, it's what you would think. It's got the fried top, and a nice thin piece of veal inside. Very nice, very traditional. And we wrap it up with a great cappuccino and an amazing chocolate mousse. Can't wait to dig into this. Flowing through the heart of Vienna is Europe's second longest river, the Danube. Right along this beautiful shoreline here, through the middle, you can see all the restaurants and shops. A great, wonderful Viennese experience. While in Vienna, I attended the World Passenger Festival, attracting global public transport operators to discuss this transformative era of mobility. I was hosted by Expresio Technologies for a book signing and giveaway at their trade show booth for my latest book, The New Future of Public Transportation. Many people gathered for the event where we shared best practices and heard from many attendees what they are doing to enhance the customer experience on public transportation.
To improve the customer experience, you have to make sure that public transport is accessible, is convenient, and is easy to use.
I think what's really important is that for passengers, they feel that the experience is seamless. So what they can do on board is exactly as they would do anywhere else at work or at home. So connectivity and just comfort and almost like the feeling that they're at home is so important.
Providing value is all about giving our customers options when they travel, different prices, different train times. It's all about giving them the right options.
Competitive pricing and new journey opportunities.
In revenue management, when you optimize between load factor of the train and the price, well, that typically leads to a happy customer.
So I just got off the tram system here in Vienna. They've got these amazing food stands everywhere. I was thinking about getting a bite to eat, thinking about maybe a chicken sandwich. Dimitri! Oh my gosh, what are you doing here?
Paul, unbelievable. I'm just coming from the World Passenger Festival. I just got off the train.
I was there, you too. I was there yesterday. I did a book signing.
Wow, that's so cool. What are you doing right now?
I'm thinking about getting a bite to eat. You want to join me? I was thinking about a chicken sandwich maybe.
Chicken sandwich? You can't do a chicken sandwich in Vienna. You have some Viennese sausage. Let's get a hot dog, a Frankfurter. When you're in land of Vienna, this is where everybody in the community comes after the bar to have a beer to end the night and to have a hot dog as a snack.
All right, let's do that then. Alexander, thanks for having us in today to your transit system.
Happy welcome here.
Thank you. Well, tell us about your system here in the city of Vienna.
See, in Vienna, 2 million people are living at the moment, and I'm very proud of it because 2/3 of these take sustainable transport modes for their daily trips. So we are proud of having 1.2 million regular users in our public transport system. They have annual passes, we have students and pupils, and so only about 700 registered cars. And 2/3 of these registered cars are actually company cars. So you see, Viennese are traveling quite sustainably.
That's very exciting. You've got some great new projects on the horizon. Could you tell us about those?
Yes, a lot of projects. We are expanding our network. We are building at the moment a new underground line. It's the U5. We have then 6 underground lines, so the U5 is the latest. That will save a lot of carbon footprints, I would say. But we are also reinvesting in our existing network.
And tell us about your annual pass program.
So since 2012, our annual pass costs 365 euros. So that means €1 per day. You can have the whole network. And I would say that brings us very satisfied riders and is the reason of our high ridership level on public transport.
And lastly, tell us about the Wien Mobile program.
The family Wien Mobil, under the brand Wien Mobil, is my so-called baby.
Okay.
We offer also rental bikes. We have 100 e-cars for sharing, and we are piloting 2 on-demand shuttles at the city borders.
Back at OBB, we talk with the lead designer of the Nightjet train and then take you to where the trains are maintained.
So I think the unique on the Nightjet design is the process which we run through at ÖBB. So we created the design of the new Nightjet on our own. So we made a greenfield approach and also invited a Londoner design studio to create a new design with us together. And we totally started from scratch and without any huge limitations. And we created something really unique that hasn't been on the market before.
Michael, tell us about where we're at.
We are at TS Simmering in Vienna at the new maintenance building for the new Nightjet generation, where we do the scheduled maintenance for the new Nightjet.
So how does the maintenance work here?
We do something called modular maintenance, which is the train comes in every couple of days for a duration of 8 hours compared to at the old Nightjets, where they come in for an entire month. So we're in the driver's cab right now. In the future, the train conductor will be able to drive in this direction. We have the electromagnetic braking system here, which if you want to brake the train really fast, they will be lowered onto the track itself, and then all of those are electromagnets which are going to be switched on.
How fast do these trains go?
Our maximum velocity is 230 kilometers per hour.
Michael took us on a tour of a full Nightjet train to see its many features, including special rooms and facilities for those with disabilities and some of the fun lighting functions. While in Vienna, the city was alive with anticipation of their football or soccer team's games in the Euro Cup competition. The OBB train team and the city even put up large screens outside for folks to watch it together and celebrate. Vienna, what an amazing city. We brought you to the city on the Nightjet train from Hamburg, Germany. Then we dove in and explored this whole city. It's amazing food and culture. It's in touch with its history, yet reaching for a bright future. And its public transportation system is clearly one of the best in the world. An amazing tram system, an underground rail system. We showed you deep inside the construction process near City Hall. We've shown you it all on this episode of Transit Unplugged TV.